So every single day we're a bit closer to the new map, and that is what I'm really excited for. I'm Fatman Valorant, and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about the new map teasers, and so much more information has popped up. If you want more content like this, drop a like, it will help you out a lot, I promise. But let's look into the new map Breeze today. There's so much new information going on for the map, and the first one is, we're looking through the map teasers right now. It now seems that the bottom left of the Explorer teaser, there is the number, and you can see a slight number here. Right now, we can only make 00982. Still, any ideas, let us know. And it feels like what I see is 0015982, which basically shows the art or the serial number of the picture, so it's real. Now, this is just my personal thoughts, but no one so far has found out what it actually says. To me, it seems like 15, and this could be potentially teasing at something more. They could also be coordinates, but nobody has deciphered this yet, and I really do feel like sometimes there are actual serial numbers when they post wallpapers, for example. Hopefully, we together as a community can actually figure out what this teaser actually is. And we had a huge theory drop. Late last year, you might recall David Naughty stating that we would see Valorant's Antagonists this year. I think that is what he's alluding to here, so not to be that guy that deepens the rabbit hole. Something about those posters might be off. To be best of my knowledge, Kingdom has no such subsidiary in England. Many of us have noticed two figures towering over episode 2 illustration, and this is something I was talking about. At first, I thought they were new agents, but it's almost certain that they're actually our antagonists, or at very least a representative of antagonist group. So if you check over here, if you launch up the screen, you can see this too. This kind of looks like a female and this looks like a male, and they do look kind of some like of a bosses, but it goes a bit deeper into here. If David is implying that Kingdom is not the one advertising Breeze, that would mean someone is using Kingdom's name to their benefit. They could be using it as a cover-up or to deface Kingdom, possibly even taking advantage of their reach to direct attention to the island. It seems like the agents somehow got to that through portals. It is not really sure, probably through the ship, but what's very likely is just as Cypher was spreading propaganda. Seems like he's not alone in this, and actually some people are helping him. They could be using it as a cover-up or to actually put down Kingdom, which does confirm it, because we've seen Kingdom stocks down, really, but we didn't know why Kingdom stocks were down, and it really does make sense now, and it said more will be revealed in March. And this is exactly what is happening. Now it's March, April, and we're getting more information. Next big step for the narrative's progression is introducing our antagonist, and a new map makes a wonderful canvas in which to do it so. And they have confirmed before that actually telling with a map, they tell a beautiful story. So when they release a map, it has the whole story. So for example, Yoru has a perfect story. Aston has a perfect story between the battle of Jet and Phoenix. Yoru's icebox experimentations all made sense. So what is their motive? We know their goal threatens the Earth, so surely it has no small endeavor. What does Radianite offer that Kingdom has made of it? And we do think that it actually does offer some kind of superpowers, super abilities. This was my theory. Is the VP simply in their way, or do conflicts run deeper? Our first non-playable characters may soon enter the narrative, and with them many more questions to come, I'm sure. And the Valorant team has actually said that they will be releasing more lore pretty much soon, which I'm really excited for. Keep an eye out. I think Breeze along with episode 3 will start to share some light on these ideas. And so far, the first year of Valorant, we haven't been getting any story at all, but instead just gameplay. A lot of gameplay, you know, all the lore and stuff like that has actually been directed into other sections. We've been getting small pieces of lore, but never a connected story. And it's very likely that, you know, there is an organization, a secret organization, actually fighting against Kingdom. It makes total sense. Now, how does this connect with the new island? Well, they could be using their own island for some experimentation. They could be using it as a way to build down reputation. It seems like this could be Kingdom's own island, but it could also be like that, you know, someone wants to press a bad rap on Kingdom. I feel like we're gonna be knowing that as soon as the map drops. Valorant Hub also posted something I noticed after looking through the new patch. Not only we have seen new Breeze posters, but even VCT posters have been replaced. What is this place in this poster? Well, there's a lot of rocks on that poster, and we can see like two posters over here. So this is the Wonder one. You can see Visit Breeze, and it's a beautiful little set of coordinators here. And then we can see like this rocket sound. Like, I can't close up that much in, but you can see someone chilling in this rocky type of area. And I feel like this is a huge tease. They didn't place that for nothing, right? So it seems like kind of a spa. It could be that we're getting a map like that in the future. It doesn't look like an island to me, really, unless he's like hiding in a mountain or something. But what everyone said, well, there's a lot of rocks on that poster, even though, as I know, it was here since the beginning. But lastly, the Radiant Orber from Heaven Abine was replaced with a giant rock. And this makes huge sense. Maybe this is gonna be the 7th Valorant map. Maybe there's some connections with that, who knows? But I feel like it's very, very likely possible that Radiant is actually sourced from these rocks or special minerals, and this guy is actually chilling in Radiant. It would make a lot of sense, however, I have no proof to actually back this up. But even VCT posters have been replaced, and these posters have been around on Split and Bind since the start. Seems like some sort of spa sauna. The color seems volcanic, and the poster has definitely around the start. It's odd to see the team replace the master advert while VCT is ongoing, though. Wondering if it has anything to do with anything. I really want to see that. Maybe the new map is a beach resort where a kingdom ship got wrecked in. Feel like that, but it's probably a beach resort of some sort, especially if the holidays card is actually connected to the new map. And one more very important thing to consider, I have been talking about in my past, maybe the Breeze music was an intentional misdirect, and this is something we have seen before with Yoru as well. The team has shown that maps are not always tied to real world physics, like Aston. Don't be surprised if Breeze continues the trend with unconventional locale. So I had a huge idea that maybe, you know, the island didn't even exist and it's just a huge cover up. In the future, that would be great, but I would really love an island in the August or whenever it's coming out, because then it would make total sense to play Valorant in the summer, right? I want to explain the Bermuda Trinomon with Radiant, but how exactly? My guess is rifts, and I'll get rifts later on. Rifts opening and snatching ships away to strange unmarked island in between dimensions, but how exactly did it lead them to specific location that is most likely it had some sort of a structure already. It wasn't abandoned, it was just deserted. The possibilities are endless when we consider Radiant and its properties, and it does have some teleportation technique. Just like Yoru can teleport, it can also teleport ships. The Radiant did actually teleport them to the island. And do you think the new agent is coming with a new map? Hard to say. It's maybe a similar situation to Sky's release, except here there may be more time to prepare. Perhaps Breeze, much like Icebox, will tease and introduce the next agent, and I feel like for every single agent we will see some connection with the new map, and that would be pretty awesome. But hey, if we don't, we'll probably see that in the future, especially if the agent is Caribbean or a pirate. I want to see that. If anyone remembers the old teaser on Aston, that was pretty awesome when you can see through Rift, and I feel like it's like some sort of a time rift or a teleporter. You can see like this old Aston, and this was actually a teaser like really long time ago on the practice range. So what if the agents on the ship actually went into this sort of a rift and are now stuck in the island, of course. Now they're shipwrecked, so it really does make sense. I really want to see how this ends up though. And I am really excited to see what the next map is, because we are so close now, and I really do feel like we'll get more teasers. But then you have some mysteries solved even outside of the new map. This will help you with more Valorant lore and secrets. This is Valorant Fatman. If you want more content like this, consider subscribing and dropping that like. That will help you out a lot, I promise.